Welcome to the Daniel Fast. Today I'm doing a unique dish called poke using tomatoes. It's a Hawaiian dish, and this recipe is from the Avant-Garde Vegan. Check the description box for the link. So we're going to start with sesame seeds. The original recipe calls for tahini, which I didn't have, and I'm adding in soy sauce to that as well. The original recipe also uses watermelon, which isn't in season right now, so I thought I'm going to give tomato a try and see if it works. The next thing after the soy sauce is you add in rice vinegar, and that brand is what I'm using currently. You also add in lime juice, dried chili flake, and that was a clove of garlic that just went in there. I'm using Frank's Red hot sauce instead of sriracha because sriracha has sugar. And I'm also adding in some fresh ginger, as well as sesame oil, which is key. A substitute will not do. I've made this recipe before. Granted, I made it with watermelon, but the recipe really needs the added flavor of sesame oil. I'm also adding in salt. Now, I decided to go with canned tomatoes because it was simple, and I was concerned that I just wouldn't be able to peel the tomatoes or get tomatoes that had the right texture. So I thought canned tomatoes would have what I needed. So they were, in terms of texture, firm enough. They were ready peeled. They were ready to go. So I went with that instead. So after you mix your marinade up, you put your tomatoes in a bag, and that's what the marinade looks like, kind of the consistency and color of like coffee, like a cappuccino. And you just pour the entire marinade on top of the tomatoes, and you let it marinate overnight. And the next day, the original recipe says bake it in the oven. I like stovetop, so I did it on the stove. I sauteed it in a little bit of the marinade and let it cool again overnight. It's typically eaten cold, so I ate it cold with some Napa cabbage, some cucumber, and some rice noodles. It was too tangy, really spicy. The sweetness of the watermelon helps to balance it all out, which makes watermelon the better choice. But I did eat it and did enjoy it, and you might too. So I hope you'll check out the recipe and you'll give it a try.